Nintendo was originally founded in 1989 to produce handmade Japanese playing cards. Between 1963 and 1968, Nintendo opened a taxi company, food company, and even a love hotel chain. All of them failed if you're asking yourself what happened to them. The first few arcade attempts by Nintendo were Eva Race in 1975 and Donkey Kong in 1981. Nintendo's first handheld game was called Game & Watch. This started production in 1980 and 45.4 million units were sold worldwide. In July 1883, Nintendo released their Famicom system in Japan. This was their first cartridge-based video game console and it sold about 500,000 units in the first 2 months. In 1985, Nintendo announced that they were going to bring the Famicom system to the worldwide market. It was sold under a different guise and a different name, the Nintendo Entertainment System or NES. The same year, a little video game was released for this console, which was Super Mario Bros. Without the knowledge that 40 million copies were going to be sold only in the Nintendo Entertainment System, and that in the next 20 years about 160 million copies were going to be sold. In 1986, Metroid and Super Mario Bros. 2 were released, and 1 year later, The Legend of Zelda came out. In 1988, the first issue of Nintendo Power came out. It was a monthly news magazine from Nintendo that was used to advertise new games. In 1989, the Game Boy Premier along with the game Tetris were released, and which eventually became the best handheld system of all time. In 1991, in the US, it was released the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. In June 23, 1996, the Nintendo 64 was released in Japan and it sold over 500,000 units on the first day of its release. And also to sum up to its success, to Nintendo's success, Pokémonsters, known today as Pokemon, was hatched from the egg. The first games from the series were Pokemon Red and Green and Blue for the international release. Pokemon is also the second best video game franchise of all time with 260 million sales. Pokemon Stadium was also a hit of Nintendo 64 since it was the first Pokemon video game in 3D, and it's also one of my favorite Pokemon games of all time. Thanks for watching and see you the next time.